Luxury is all about the experience that you can deliver to your consumers right from the point they inquired about you to the point when they took the car.
What is the future of Jaguar Land Rover in India?
In this current auto segment, there is no one that they are really competing with.
Tell me about this online sales.
When it comes to cars, it's so personal. India is still a very touch and feel oriented market.
How is the new GST applicable for the cars?
I would definitely say there is an excitement that has built overall. Even at the luxury point, India is still a very price conscious
Absolutely,
market.
yeah. Jaguar or Mercedes?
Is that a question?
Welcome to the Auto Leader series presented by HT Media. This is the show where we go beyond the showroom floor and spotlight the stories, strategies, and the leadership philosophies, transforming India's automotive landscape. In each episode, we meet the mind-shaping dealerships into the hub of finances, marketing innovations, and customer care. Today's theme, Beyond the Showroom, explores how leaders are redefining what it truly takes to successfully navigate the world of auto dealership. Join us as we uncover candid, inspiring insights from India's top auto leaders. Today, we have our guest from one of the luxury brands who brings over 12 years of experience in marketing and communications with a proven track record in ATL and BTL campaign, brand visibility, loyalty programs, and digital marketing. He has shaped the marketing strategies of iconic brands such as Mercedes-Benz, Lamborghini, Indian Motorcycle, and currently drives growth and engagement as marketing manager at Jaguar Land Rover Navnit Motors. Please join me in welcoming Bharat Tiwari to Auto Leader series. Hi, Bharat.
Hello.
Hi. So tell me how 12 years in luxury automobile and how was the journey? How did it started? Tell us more about it.
It's been a very exciting journey for me. I got in a chance to start working in this automobile industry when Lamborghini was launched in India through the Mariwalas, through Auto Hangar. So that was first time when I actually got in a job with them as a marketing executive. To be really honest, I still I can still imagine those days just out of your college and you start working for your dream.
Correct.
You've always seen Lamborghinis only in the games, the NFS of the world, what you've played.
Right.
And one day...
On the video games, right?
On the video games, on the video. And one day I get a call to, come for an interview. Till this time I wasn't aware where I'm going to. And I looked upon the address. When I reached up, for a minute I was like, oh, I'm on a wrong address.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, I was called in, got interviewed, got a chance to start working with them. So yeah, that's how I started my career. That was the first brand, then Mercedes, and now with Navnit, Jaguar Land Rover. Been here for the longest of my time, the longest of my career. Very happy, very happy about the brand, very happy with the dealership, how the dealer principals, how the management, the top management, the CEO of the, dealership thinks about. And that's something that we've synchronized ourselves to.
Right.
And that's the reason being over here, enjoying my journey. To be very honest, yes, luxury was something that happened to me by chance.
By chance or by choice?
It was by chance.
Okay.
But yes, now it's become a choice. There's no alternative.
There's no alternative to replace that, right?
Every day that you get up in the morning, you set yourself to work. It's really amazing. You feel blessed about being over here. Yes, it's competing enough, but at the very same time, it's exciting. This won't let you, this won't let you get bored even for a minute.
Absolutely.
There's so many new things happening every day around you, and you just want to be up over there. So yeah, what started as a chance is now a way of life. I'm really loving it.
So tell me more about Jaguar Land Rover. How do you see yourself in coming years? What is the future of Jaguar Land Rover in India? What are the upcoming models? How do you see this whole automobile industry going, especially in the luxury space?
Oh, to be very honest, JLR as a brand, it's one of the best doing brands currently. As a brand, I cannot see an alternative to them.
Correct.
They are doing amazing. They have great potential. I feel in this current auto segment, there's no one that they are really competing with.
Right.
They have a space of their own. Into the luxury part, at least, they are they don't see a competition to anyone. They are not aligning themselves as a competition, but they really are making a mark of their own. As a brand, they are doing really good, and this is just the start, I'll tell you.
Right.
They have huge things to chase. The numbers are going up.
Okay.
We as a brand, we are very much focused on what we want to achieve. But at the very same time, we don't believe ourselves to look up for someone. I mean, we are not looking at someone and growing. We've made sure that our modern luxury, which is the new principle, what we are following of modern luxury, is a benchmark on its own. When you ask me how is the brand doing, it's a dream brand. What is the brand looking up to? Trust me, it's just the start.
Okay.
They have a long way to go ahead. Navnit Motors as a dealership to Jaguar Land Rover, we really are invested about the brand. We really hold the brand very close to our hearts.
Right.
We really see the potential in this brand. Not only we see the potential, but we know ourselves to where we started being an importer to Jaguar Land Rover.
Yes,
so we were the first people who actually imported Jaguar Land Rovers and sold
Even
it.
the Rolls Royce, I guess.
Even the Rolls Royce and some other brands. We started off as an importership. Then we got in an official dealership when Jaguar Land Rover India was formed.
Okay.
We got in an official dealership. After that, there was no turning back. I mean, we definitely knew what we have on us.
Right.
When we had this brand officially on us, we definitely knew what we have. We knew it has a very great potential.
Absolutely. And since it's an emerging market, India is growing, economy is growing, and there are a lot of people who are venturing into luxury automobiles. People are actually exploring. They've actually understood the luxury segment, the comfort, or, if you see the reliability of the car. When you say luxury, it's about owning something. It's not common, of course. You want to experience something, right? So tell me, Bharat, how do you plan your festives? Since festive is coming up, what are the preparations you're making for the dealership across? What are the ATL, BTL activities planned?
So, you very rightly touched upon a point of experience. I feel luxury is all about experience.
Correct.
It's about being personalized. So, how would you differentiate luxury for me is the experience that you had overall with the
Correct.
dealership, with the brand. And that's how you differentiate. To our consumers today or to our clients today, these are world travelers.
Right.
They've been across the globe.
Right.
They've been to places. They know about what they are getting into.
Correct.
When they look at us as a dealership, they have certain standards which are already set in their brain.
Correct.
So luxury is all about the experience that you can deliver to your consumers right from the point they inquired about you to the point when they took the car, the delivery.
Okay.
To the after sales, even the after sales, that becomes very important.
Right.
The amount of this entire experience that you can make it so seamless is the real luxury that you pass on to that consumer.
Absolutely. Luxury is all about experience. That's what we say.
And that's the reason when we put it, we've started improvising on customer touch points and making them so seamless that, right from you making an inquiry, how we can make you comfortable, how we can make your test drive so comfortable, how we can emphasize about you really experiencing the brand. It's not only just about test driving the brand, but experiencing the brand. So, how we can make you get the off-road experiences in place, how we can make you feel the potential of our products. That's what, that's what we are eyeing up to, and that's what we are constantly trying. We really want to make your experience amazing so that you get that sense of luxury in every point with us.
Right.
So, our owners, the Kachalias, to our management, our CEO, we've been into this industry from the longest of time. It's been more than 4 decades from them.
Okay.
For them, when they've been selling luxury, they firmly believe that to retain your customer, his experience should be amazing. If at any given point he feels that his entire experience is compromised, he may not buy you in the next time.
Right.
So he may not
second
come
thought
back
always.
to you.
Right. Yeah.
So if he really starts relating you as advisor, as a companion, where he can just pick up his call and for any of his queries, there's someone to answer him. That overall gets him to you. That overall makes him stay with you. And I feel in today's marketing, it's more important to retain your consumers or your clients than acquiring them. That's the reason we specifically make sure that all of our clients are touch base.
Right.
We make sure that we keep on inviting them for various things that we do, so that they feel engaged with us.
Correct.
And that's very important for us as a dealership, as a brand. It's very important for us to keep our clients engaged with us, to keep for the clients to feel the fact that we're just a call away.
So after sales service is an important factor.
True.
Most of the people has, a little apprehensions about after sales services with all these luxury cars, or maybe in any German cars would say, and they say that after sales service is expensive, sourcing the part is difficult, you have to wait. But I think so in these recent days, we bought one of the luxury cars a couple of months ago, and when the car went for servicing, they sent us a courtesy car. They were so nice to us that, okay, you can use this car. And they always sent us a higher model so that, obviously if you want to upgrade it a little later, you can experience that thing. And, and it's so seamlessly done that obviously after service is so very important in the luxury segment.
I echo what you say. I mean, that's really very important.
Right.
Your experience doesn't end at you taking the delivery of your car.
Yeah.
It really starts over there. I feel there is so much more to you, because you whenever you feel your car needs a service, or if it's not doing good or up to the potential, you need someone to help you at the service.
Right.
While you may have the best of the product, if your after sales service is not up to the mark, I mean, your entire experience is ruined.
It's a hassle, I guess. I think so. And in India, of course, and any buyer would want to think that, okay, if I'm spending so much of money, and this is the kind of a service what we get, it becomes a very difficult situation.
Yeah, and more than that, while you're ready, I mean, you may be ready to pay. When you buy a luxury, you definitely understand that it would not be as as you bought a non-luxury. It would be slightly expensive to manage it. But yes, when you buy a luxury, you definitely are prepared for that thing.
Correct.
The real problem starts when you're not updated about it. So if you have a car that's gone in for service and you don't know what's happening, whether the part's coming, if there's something about it, that's where your frustration starts building.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But imagine a scenario where everything about it, even if it's getting delayed, I'm keeping you posted about it. As you rightly said, I'm giving you a car where you can, till the time your car is with us in our workshop, you have a spare car to use. You feel well taken care of.
Correct.
Everything is being intimated that, we've ordered for these parts may take this much time to come, and your parts have come and we've replaced them. We would want you to come and take a spin and now feel the car. That communication is very important. The key is communication.
Absolutely.
While you understand these are some parts may come from different parts of the world, so you might have to wait.
There should be delay, of course. Yeah.
There can be, and then there are uncertainties every possible time, and your delays can happen. But as long as you as a consumer, you are a client, are aware about these things and it's being communicated to you, you will be okay about it.
Yeah.
I feel majority of the problems start with no communication, because over there you start feeling left alone. That's where the problem starts. But yes, what we've realized, this problem, we've understood this because we keep on meeting our clients, we keep on engaging with them. We've made sure that every of such small service,
it's taken care of.
It's taken care of. At the very same time, the communication is never obstructed by anything. We made sure that the customer, the client, is being updated about every single thing in his car. That's his right. He should know about it. Right from the transparency of what we charge him, to why is that being charged, the price of the part and stuff like that, to if there's any delay, any possible sort of delay that's happening, or how much days would it be required to service the entire car and stuff like that. So we made sure that our communication channels are very robust.
Correct.
It's something that you've been intimated, and that's the reason, if you say a scale, if you see a scale, being one of those very few luxury automobile dealerships where our service Google ratings are 4.9 plus.
Oh, okay, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's a fantastic number, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So
tell me, have you faced any of such situation of someone famous during your tenure? Like it's a troubleshooting, and how would you want to handle that?
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
I mean, when you deal
every
with
of our client who gets into our brands, I
Right.
mean, all the brands that Navnit Motors own, is a very special person for us.
Right.
And we make sure that he is taken care of,
Right.
he is well pampered of. At the very same time, when I say this, there have been situations where some people want things to be done really quick.
Okay.
They don't want to wait, even if it's not our mistake. I mean, if the parts have not been reached us on time, but they still don't want to wait. It becomes very essential for you as the part of management
Right.
to intervene at these places. You yourself meet, or if possible, talk to those
Correct.
clients
Yeah,
of
yeah.
yours, make them understand what the real problem is. I feel the problem again over here starts with A is communication. B, when needed, a senior person from management should definitely get in
Correct,
touch with
yeah.
these customers, because they should be aware that not only the people working around their cars, but even the management is aware about the problems.
Correct.
When they feel that, the trust factor really goes up.
Right.
You definitely want your clients to be trusting you.
Absolutely.
That's A and the most primary thing for you. While there have been certain situations, definitely it happens with all the auto manufacturers or all the auto dealerships for that matter. With us, we made sure that we ourselves are attending to those customers, we are communicating it out to them, and at the very same time, whenever and wherever needed, the highest of the management, right from our our business heads to our CEOs to our directors are involved wherever needed, and that's how we managed ourselves to get the best of ratings, irrespective of such a demanding
Right.
luxury bracket where we are.
Right. Tell me about this online sales. I mean, since everyone is getting into online, and the future, what do you see as a future? I mean, are there any possibilities that people are going to go online and just shop like today we shop in Zepto and Blinkit,
To be very honest, I mean, it can be very personal of my views. Everyone would have a different view to look at it. If you personally ask me, to what the market I have understood over the last 12 years, India is still a very touch and feel oriented market. While the online channels have been rising enough, I feel when it comes to cars, it's so personal. People are so passionate about it.
Absolutely.
You may be passionate about your car. I mean, I am passionate about mine, and everyone who buys these cars, it's no more a medium of transport.
Absolutely.
It's a passion machine for us.
Absolutely.
Because we are so passionate, we'll definitely want to go and see the color, how it really looks. Not only in the screen, in reality, how it looks, how are the interiors, how are they feeling,
Absolutely.
what's the drive feeling like.
Yeah.
That entire curiosity in you would not let you see it on the screen and buy it.
It won't. Absolutely.
Yes. While I'll never say the future may not have it in cards, definitely it may happen in future. We have a lot more of people now inquiring about us through the online mediums, for sure. But again, my personal view says the fact that it's still a long time before we start ending up buying our cars online.
Right.
It's definitely gonna be a touch and feel thing.
Absolutely.
It's the excitement that would pull you to the showroom.
Correct.
To see the car personally.
Absolutely, you rightly said. I mean, it's all about the passion of the cars. I still remember when I bought my first car. I bought a 4x4 coupe Toyota, and I might have seen that car probably 4 to 5 times at the dealer, and went there. I mean, the excitement was so much, and you couldn't sleep, and you want to go and you want to test drive it. And I think so. You're right. And it's all about how passionate about cars are you, and you want to feel You want to feel the trust and you want to feel the power.
That's something that I've witnessed all my career.
Right.
I've seen people when they come for deliveries, even if they've seen that car, they've test driven or something similar like that, but they still want to be there. And the expressions that they hold on their faces looking at their car, it's amazing.
Right,
I mean,
right.
for a marketeer like me, it becomes even more amazing to see them.
Right.
And that's what keeps you rooted to these luxury brands, where you're making, you're helping someone live their dream.
Right. The car has always been that way. I mean, especially for men, to be very honest, we say that the first love is the car, right? It's
I'll just interrupt because I again come with the similar views of what you do. We used to feel that cars are machine for men's, but I've really seen this transitional change happening
Right.
to all those all those lady customer of ours, the clients of ours. There's an equal amount of excitement in them
Correct.
for
Yeah,
their cars, and they are well researched about.
Absolutely.
They know every bits and pieces of their car. A lot of these customers, when I meet the ladies clients, when I meet them, I'm so happy to see that they're just not buying a car just because they have
They
money.
know what they're buying.
They know what
they
they're
know,
buying.
exactly.
They know how
Yeah.
the car's gonna be performing.
Right,
What is the
right.
car? What is the USP about this
Yeah,
car?
yeah.
And they know so much. And whenever I get a chance to speak to my sales people, my sales colleagues about, they keep on telling me, she's a tough lady to handle because she knows so much about the car. You need to really be updated, and she's
Right,
updated
right.
herself. So yeah, I mean, it's not only about the men's.
Right.
It's
For women out
it's
there as
equally
well. Yeah,
about
yeah.
the women's who are buying
Yeah,
these cars.
yeah.
They really know what they're
Oh,
getting
yeah.
into.
I tell you, so there's one women in the area where I live, the locality where I live in, Iranandani Pawai. And she comes around 11:30 at night, and she drives a V8 Mustang, and she knows how to trust it. She
Yeah.
exactly knows how to roar it. And I was surprised, and she knows what she's driving, because I have never come across some women driving a Mustang, I mean, probably a Lamborghini or a Porsche, but a V8 with that power, I was completely surprised.
I've been lucky to meet some of these amazing lady drivers, some driving the SVs, some driving those powerful machines that we've sold. And one thing that's really amazed me is the fact that they don't only know how to drive well, they also know how to take care of these cars.
Correct, yeah.
We may overlook certain scratches in our car just because we feel, yeah, it's Mumbai, and then while driving around you can get minor scratches. That's all okay. But I've come across certain of these ladies who don't even want a hairline scratch on their car. They're so passionate. They'll just take out their their scarves and stuff, and they'll keep on wiping over the scar. So that's the passion that you see in them, and that's really sometimes you really be amazed to see this, because you never believed.
Correct.
You grow up thinking it's a men's machine,
Right.
But then when
They
you
equally
see
love
this,
the women, I guess. Yeah.
it's amazing.
Perfect. Now tell me, how is the new GST applicable for the cars? What is are the customers been benefited of the new taxations for Jaguar Land Rover? Does it help any of the customers to make their decision quicker, not going to the competition? I mean, what's your take on that?
So, again, while the entire implications about it is something which is still revealing,
Correct.
still the documents are still for us to receive. I definitely can say that there is certain momentum that's come into the market,
Right.
because people are excited about the price change that would impact.
Right.
Honestly, while there is no real clarity about it till now. Definitely, it's supposed to be with us in a few days. But yes, I would definitely say there is an excitement that has
Right.
built overall. Let's be honest, even at the luxury point or something, India is still a very price conscious
Absolutely,
market.
yeah.
Everyone loves to save their monies,
Right.
even if it's the smallest.
Right.
So there is certain amount of traction that naturally develops in when people get to realize that they'll save in something. and then there is an excitement to buy, because that small that small push is also enough for people to just have their decisions instantly made.
Right.
The impact can be different at different levels, I feel. To the non-luxury, it may be slightly higher,
Right.
because that's what have been stopping them to buy it. At the luxury, it may just be a tool. It may not really make such a big impact.
Right.
But again, even as a tool, even if it's small change, it definitely encourages people to ask about it. It
right,
definitely
absolutely.
encourages people to inquire about it, and that's very important.
Right.
For us also, it becomes exciting because there are so many people who definitely want to know, and they reach out to us
Right.
about how would the pricing change, what would be the overall implied change, what is the cost difference that I'll have. But yes, we still await a pretty clarity about it. We definitely would have it in a few days. This news itself has created some real time people looking forward for it.
Right. That's absolutely. And what's the future of electric vehicle, in India? I mean, where do you see Range Rover coming up with an electric mobility soon?
With the brand, that's not something that we would be aware. That's something the brand would be able to tell you, and they have their plans already in place. But yes, that's something that the brand would be able to tell you much. At a dealership level, I definitely feel there is a great scope with electric.
Right.
That's something where the future lies. But if you ask me on a personal level, the infrastructure really needs to go up way high, because today, even if you can afford it, you'll definitely want to keep it as your second car, just because you feel the infrastructure is still lagging, and the entire mechanism of charging, and that's not something that you're thorough with. So I feel while it definitely would come, how soon, how late is something that we'll have to wait and see. I feel the more faster there could be infrastructure development and the fast chargings available on disposal, the faster it would definitely become a reality. On my personal front, again, if you ask me, I still am, very, very not decisive about it.
How Range Rover is defined today? I mean, what are your buyers like? As in, are they youth, people from the startups, or someone who's inheriting wealth, or a businessman? How would you define that? I mean, whom are you targeting more?
So what my experience has shown me, being with the brand for like 8 years, there is no particular segment, I would say, who are our buyers. We have definitely, people who've been using our cars from generations. One of the very important stories that I have heard through my, directors is the fact how they know of people who've been using Range Rovers over generations now.
Okay.
And I've also gotten a chance to meet a couple of these clients who've been using, Range Rovers from generations. So yes, there is a set amount of people.
The loyal customers.
Yeah, the loyal customers, they're always there, who bought Range Rovers and keep on
always
buying
upgrading
into new ones. But at the very same time, I've seen a lot of these youths who are getting in their cars. They want to get into the Range Rovers thing because it's the brand pull, I feel, that's very high. They definitely want to get into a Range Rover. Right from an Evoque, which is so much popular among the youth. And then we have our,
the autobiography.
We have the Range Rover. We have the Range Rover Sport. It's not only appealing to one segment. It's definitely appealing to the youths as well as to our existing buyers, and a lot of upgraders for that matter. I've seen a lot of these people who've not been into luxury. They aspire to have a JLR.
I think so aspiration makes a lot of difference here, right? I mean,
n number of stories where I've seen people who've aspired to buy these brands. Post-COVID, just not making any second thought about it and buying these brands.
Right. Because of the uncertainty of the future, right?
So, it's a saying that we have into our automobile, change that we've seen into our automobile fraternity. That's people now want to live rich. They don't want
Absolutely.
to die rich, and that's a very important saying when I say this, because people want to go for their passions.
Right.
They really want to live their passions. They want to buy the fancies of the dream cars that they dreamt of, then just storing money and thinking that one day I'll buy it.
Right.
So I've n number of people who've come to me and like, this was my dream, childhood
this
dream,
is what I'm gonna buy,
and I'm not looking at anything else. I'm spending all my money. I'm buying my dream. So yeah,
that becomes an easy sale for you, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you know that we've seen quite a amount of passion buyers going up post COVID. Yes, because people have also realized the fact that it's a certain, it's not a very certain life. I mean, there is no time scale that's given to you that you'll be there till this month. When people start seeing all the uncertainties around them, what happened? They were not waiting for any more future.
Exactly.
They just want to live their futures now.
Right.
So yeah, that's again coming back to the fact that what segments do I see? Trust me, that's gonna be the most difficult question that you would ask me, because I've seen people in every segment, right from in their 20s buying us, to the 30s buying us, to the 40s buying us, and there is no bifurcation of these people buying more than them.
Right.
I've seen a transactional change where people in their 20s also want to get into the Range Rovers, get into the Discoveries and the Defenders. Defender has been one of the charismatic vehicles that we have.
I was just about to tell you this, that I mean, we see a lot of Defenders these days on the roads, and what a car. I mean, I think so this would be a direct competition to the G class, the G wagons.
Again, as I say, at JLR we don't believe in competitions.
Competing,
but the one thing that definitely I love about this particular car, Defender, is the way it makes you turn your head.
Absolutely.
It's been one of the most. It's been a success story to us. A very loud success story to narrate, an amazing product, and something that people have been aspiring, something that is doing pretty well, and something that I've seen the aspiration going higher and higher every time you see it on the road.
Absolutely.
So you had an aspiration, you took it. When you were driving it, you are encouraging, you have actually mending aspirations into 5 other people who are looking at you.
Correct. Absolutely. I think so. Years back, there was always a thing that how can you drive such a big car? You know, I mean, SUVs are not meant for Indian roads. Look at the traffic around, fuel consumption. And today when we see, I think so, most of them are driving in SUVs.
I feel India is by and large a SUV market now, by and large, because people... yes, there is certain amount of liking that would never go off the sedans and stuff. But yes, India definitely is by far a very important SUV market where everyone's wanting to get their hands into the SUVs. And big cars, I feel the love toward big cars is even more higher.
Right.
They want to be into those big and bulky ones.
Absolutely.
Look at a Defender, and it's huge, but when we speak to our customers, majority of our Defender customers are someone they drive it themselves.
See, that's what the fun is. If you, it's never a chauffeur driven. I mean, if you really love driving, I think so. SUV is the car for you. SUV is the segment for you, and you get that road presence. And you're that owning the road. Like when you drive an SUV compared to sedans or a coupe, it's a very different pleasure. Driving.
So we as I would say, so I represent Navnit Motors. We as a dealerships, while we have multiple brands, we also have right from those non-luxury to luxury. We are everywhere. What we've seen over these years that I have been, and when I interact with my management, my CEO, my directors, and get in from their experiences, is they've seen a transitional shift.
Correct.
Shift in people looking at wanting to buy those smaller cars because you're driving in the city, to today where they want the best cars. They don't
Right,
care about the
absolutely,
size. They
right.
want it to be, one of the best looking cars.
Absolutely.
They want to make it look even better by adding those accessories and stuff like
Features and
that.
stuff like that,
yeah,
right?
And
Yeah.
people really invest
Yeah.
a lot on their car, not only on buying the car, but also buying the accessories that would suit in the car, the way they want the paint about the car,
Right.
and stuff like that. So I've seen, this entire market changing on just buying a car to a car for you is not a car. It's image that you want of yourself.
Absolutely.
So
Right.
you want it to look at the way you imagined it.
Correct.
And
Yeah.
that's the reason, I've seen so many people, they want to color their car with fancy colors.
Colors, right.
They'll come up to us, can you color this in this color?
Right.
They'll ask us, can you put in this accessories, that accessories?
Right.
They're so excited about it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not just a purchase that they make now. Today, people, they don't only buy a vehicle.
They want to customize it.
They want to customize it to a
Correct.
great level. They want it to look the way they imagined it.
Absolutely.
They are ready to wait.
Yeah.
They want to buy exactly something that's suiting them.
Right.
They don't just want to buy a car.
Right. Right.
A lot of our luxury customers, at least for them, it's not the first car.
Right. Right.
So they're ready to wait.
Right.
You say the number of days they have to wait, and they'll be ready
Right.
to wait about it, but they can't compromise.
Correct. So would you want to give any of the message to the aspiring dealers around who want to get into this business?
I would definitely say it's a exciting place to be, but at the very same time, again, something that I rope in from the legacy of Navnit Motors. It's not just a business; it's a passion that you should have for the business. It is not only about selling cars; it's about selling dreams. If you are really passionate about it, then is when it starts making sense for you. It started off a very small, one of the very small businesses for, the brothers, the Kachalia brothers, who started
Right.
it with their father. A very small shop, what they started on, to building an empire today,
Right.
where they have so many brands, and then we are into aviation, and then we are into marine, we are now into real estate. But the core passion for them has been automobiles. And when I say passion, they're not only passionate about it, they are engaged, in this entire vertical. Our CEO, he definitely knows, where he's taking the entire group. So I feel it's not a business. It's a lot about your passion to these machines that would actually get you in this business. It's very exciting. It's very dynamic.
Right.
No 2 years would be the same for you. Your consumers are changing, your clients are changing, their demands are changing, the way they are looking at cars is changing. It's dynamic, and it's ever gonna be even more dynamic.
Yeah.
With media coming in, with you people reaching out. I mean, passing the information
Right.
about the
Absolutely.
cars.
There's so much of content available these days.
There's so much of content on internet,
Right.
and with people being so particular about things, with features, they will go around what features are available in this car, and then they do their research so much before they even end up coming
At
to
the
the
dealership,
dealership.
right.
There is so much of time that is already invested by our consumers that there is no way you can't know about your business. There is no way you can't you can't be updated about your business. It's gonna be ever dynamic, but at the same time, if you really are passionate, it's an amazing place to
Absolutely.
be, because every time, right from the first car that you sell to whatever time you would be in the business, every time you sell a car and you see someone buying their, coming to take the deliveries, you will see the real joy on their face.
And that's the story, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like every customer is a story. I mean,
You'll
they
see
come
those
with a lot of
glitters
hopes.
in their
Oh,
eye,
absolutely.
yeah. Some would gift it to their parents.
Absolutely.
Some are gifting to their wives. Some are gifting for their children's are gifting it to their parents, and
It could be a celebration of doing some good business, or someone has achieved something.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's always, or someone would just buy the first car. It's like a dream car. So
and you are the partners in letting people live what they thought
Correct,
about.
correct,
you know,
correct.
it's no more a place A to place B destination machine.
Right,
It's
absolutely,
definitely,
absolutely.
it's definitely something even more. It's about personification, as we say, of you on the road.
And since India is emerging, these people are, buying automobiles, and I see a huge future ahead of us.
Definitely, I see it's an emerging market. A lot more of brands coming in. The
lot more to
competition
come,
is
right?
getting intense.
I mean, it's still there is untapped sports segment, or a coupe, matter of fact, hatchbacks,
So much. And, it's gonna be even more exciting with the electrics coming in. A lot more of electrics that would come in. Already so many. The infrastructure would grow. The roads are getting better each day. The highways, the things are getting. I mean, it's getting more and more places to drive such big machines. So yeah, it's exciting, but in the coming days, it's gonna be even more exciting. So being in this business, you just have to be ready with your eyes and ears open. And yes, as we started off the discussion, it's never gonna be a business of sale. It's gonna be a business of relationships.
And relationship, correct.
It's gonna be a business where you not only sell a car but maintain that relationship. You become a part of their family, and they become a part of your family.
Absolutely.
Right from a small, WhatsApp to anything that you send on their birthdays, to they actually calling you up. Your customers, I've seen a lot of times my salespeople, they get calls from their customers. Hey, happy birthday. Well, I think I was the first person to call you. They taking that pain of being awake till 12 o'clock just to wish their salesperson had sold them a car.
That's so
That's
nice.
the amount of relationship that you build.
That's needed. That's much needed. Engaging any of your clients and be part of them. It becomes so easy and nice. I think so. It's all about empathizing someone, understand the needs, and being there. I guess that's also
that's how you could relate into driving your cars. You definitely would know who sold you a car. Even if I ask you like 10 years back when you bought this car, who was the one who sold you that car, you'll definitely remember their names because they helped you get in your machine. So yeah, that's how it is important on both the sides, I'll say. Not only our side, but even for customers, we become so important. And that's how the business is.
Let's have a quick rapid fire.
Sure.
We'll just make it quick.
Yep.
Yeah. Cars or bikes?
Cars.
Sports cars or off-roaders?
Oh, I love off-roaders. I'm an off-roading guy.
Jaguar or Mercedes?
Is that a question? A Jaguar, any day.
V6 or V8?
Oh, I love V8s. Very hard to find them now, but yeah, I love them.
Right. Lamborghini or Porsche?
Oh, Lamborghini, something that I started my career with. Can never disassociate myself with that brand. Lovely brand. One of those Italian, brands that you can't take your eyes off. So yeah, Lamborghini any day.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank
Pleasure.
you so much,
Thank you
Bharat.
very much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Pleasure.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on the Auto Leaders series presented by HT Media. In today's conversation, we have seen firsthand how leadership in auto retail is about more than selling cars. It's about innovation, adaptation, and building a lifelong relationship. A special thanks to our guest for sharing his expertise and stories. If you're an aspiring dealer or industry professional, remember success comes from genuine continual learning, genuine customer care, and embracing change. Stay tuned for our next episode.